Um, so I have a question, right? I have a simple yet uh, interesting question about who who made white people the Jews? Like, who came up with the idea that the white people are the Jews? And if I'm not wrong, according to the Bible, the Jews were the people who were favored of God. They were the sons and daughters of Israel. They were the chosen people, right? But I don't know why I have reason to believe there were no white people back then. But it was the original Anunnakis who were existent at that time. So I think the only logical explanation for me, in my opinion, of why white people consider themselves the Jews, it's because from the beginning of time, white people have always claimed to be the ones highly favored of the gods or God, if you want to use plurality. You feel me? So it would make sense because America has long, well, I'm talking about the modern America of the white people. America has long claimed their identity to be the greatest. They claim to be the greatest country, the greatest nation. And there's something about America where nothing exists as long as they haven't had a say in it. You know? Christopher Columbus, people like him had to go to different places, maybe in all parts of the world, for them to actually exist. Nobody knows of anything until the white man has seen it, documented, and told a story about it, or has made a documentary about it. Specific parts of Africa exist only because an American came and documented that and put it so that the rest of the world can know about it. So even inventions, like, it's almost like any invention that is not made in America or by an American is not to be credible enough. But once a white man puts his hand on it, then it turns into gold magically. Our traditions as African people in Africa, some of them are considered witchcraft. Some of them are considered bizarre. I'm talking about the symbolisms we use in our cultures and our traditions, the clothing, the fabrics, the way of living, lifestyle, everything that we do as part of our heritage and our culture as Africans, some of it is considered bizarre or primitive until the white man takes it to Europe. Then it's an art exhibition. Then it's now valuable. It's something to be considered. And it boggles my mind so much about how Europe and America, Europe and America are able to steal our identities and claim it's their treasure. Like, sometimes I'll go and dig up some old internet documents and journals, maybe like art journals from like 1988 or 1998, old material like art and African exhibitions and everything that comes from the African culture and the African land that was stolen by Europe and taken to Europe into the museums and in the vaults. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, so these niggas are able to take something that is ours and display that in a museum somewhere and claim that they discovered it and it's their treasure. I'm stuck between a place where I want to believe that everything that the media tells me is wrong is actually good. Like the pyramid in the Illuminati triangle and at this point, even the 666, in as much as that is written as the number of the beast, in Revelations. I'm not really sure who even wrote the book of Revelations. But what I'm trying to explain here is, my guy, my nappy, uncombed hair has nothing wrong with it. Okay? Somehow the media has convinced me that my natural, nappy, curly hair is bad. Meanwhile, I did my research. All the lawyers and the judges in court who wear that white, long, hairish thingy on their head, that came from the original Moors. And the original Moors were black. Those were the only people who were able to structure their hair like that. There is no white person on earth with that horse hair who's able to create a structure like that with their hair. Only black people get an opportunity like that. So somehow, braids, the hair that they wear as a wig, for that matter, they wear that hair as a wig in court. In European courts and American courts, they wear a representation of black people's hair. And then they turn around and tell me that my original hair is not fashionable enough. It's not pop culture. It's not pleasing. It's not neat. It's not modest. And I'm supposed to believe that. One of the most drastic things that ever happened to me that showed how deep this whole colonialism era or phase seeped into people's subconscious minds was when a fellow African told me that they are not going to watch my videos because my hair doesn't look right. And at the time, this was the hair they were referring to. It had grown much more than this. And an African tells me that they are not going to support my videos or watch my videos because my hair is African. Because all of this is just saying my hair is African. Now, as of today, our black women straighten their hair to look like the white woman's hair, and the white lady wants to become like the black woman. There is absolutely no reason why we should be having black women wearing wigs. Black people have the most, I usually like to say they have the most talented culture, the richest heritage. They have the most versatile hair. We have the most versatile hair. Tell me why we are not the chosen people of God. We literally look like freaking nature, bro. My skin looks like the soil you plant on. My hair looks like a bush or a tree. And you want to tell me that I am not nature. I am not God himself. I am not a trajectory or a spitting image of God himself. You want to tell me that the white person is. You don't even look like nature. Nature does not even accommodate you. This is one of the reasons why I never liked using sunscreen. Because I have organic sunscreen. I don't need artificially made sunscreen. But the white man does. For the white man to be fully accommodated under the sun, they need something artificial to compensate for them not having skin burns. And for leisure, don't get me started on the leisure time. Or when it's leisure time, the white person goes and fries themselves in the skin to look like me. The white man's lifestyle, the white man's fashion ideas, freaking leisure time, most of the things that the white man does is to be like me. And I'm supposed to believe that I'm not enough the way I am. Meanwhile, there's a white man, there's a white person somewhere in America living their life trying to look like me. And I'm supposed to believe that I'm not enough. I am literally your foundation. I am literally what you want to be. White people aspire to be us. The reason you're getting a skin tan is to look like me, but you can't, because after some time, the tan fades. As a white man, when you go to court to be judged, your judge is wearing a wig that was inspired by someone who looks like me. Worst part is, y'all don't even take inspiration. You just steal everything. The plagiarism that happens between blacks and whites. Actually, no. The plagiarism that happens by the white man without crediting the black man is just ridiculous. The white man is the only person who steals and does not credit who they stole from. At most, they will just claim that what they stole from us wasn't rightfully supposed to be there. They claim it was in the wrong hands. I'm having a phase right now. I'm having a phase right now of identity where I'm starting to believe I've been lied to my entire life. Just lies everywhere. From how I dress, to how I look, to how I keep my hair, to how I walk, every single thing about me has always been rich the entire time, but somebody decided to steal the wealth of my identity and try as much as possible to make sure I never tap into that reality ever. Because I feel like one of the worst things that has ever happened to us as black people, besides slavery, is the person who enslaved us works day in, day out to make sure we do not recover and we do not discover who we are. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. There's no reason why I should even be making this video in English. I have absolutely no reason to be speaking English making this video. I am not English. But because they came and intercepted every single thing that they touched and every single land that they came to and visited, not discovered. Christopher Columbus did not discover nothing. He was a visitor who just told a story about what he saw as a tourist. So, there is no reason why right now I should be speaking English making this video when I'm not an Englishman. But like I was trying to explain, because y'all came to Africa and intercepted the land, took over everything and left the French and the American influence in every single infrastructure of our land. Somehow you managed to convince our teachers, the African teachers, that when we learn English, that's how we open doors to our future. I know a lot of niggas who don't even speak English right, who don't even know English, who have went far. I'm not going to use that as a reference point for myself to say I'm not going to learn English when it's time to learn English, right? But I'm saying there is no reason why I should be knowing English this much. Worst part about it all, there's some Sesotho phrases and some Sesotho linguistics that I do not comprehend because I've been so focused on speaking English the entire time. Well,